I want to take back out to the breaking news there in George Bush Park in West Harris County, south of I-10, west of Highway 6. This fire has been pretty fast moving since we started covering this almost an hour ago on Eyewitness News at 4.
And joining us now on the telephone is the Assistant Fire Chief with the Houston Fire Department, Danny Snell. Chief, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Chief, we have been watching this really grow by leaps and bounds over the last hour and a half or so. How are you guys having to tackle this at this point?
Well, right now we're trying to finish up an aerial reconnaissance to see the extent of the fire and how it's traveling and where it's going. The only way to effectively put out a fire like this is by flanking it. And it may be because of the dense underbrush that we may have to wait till it comes to us. But they're gathering resources now and forming a plan.
And when you say wait until it comes to you, what exactly do you mean by that?
Well, the George Bush Park is surrounded by a levee system. And if we strategically place apparatus, we may be able to stop it when it comes to us rather than going out into the timber with dozers.
Yeah, which I imagine can be very, very dangerous for you.
It can be with the wind blowing.
And is that what you're dealing with right now? Is that your biggest difficulty, is the fact that the wind seems to be whipping this up?
Well, it's kind of a combination of the humidity and the tenderness of all the vegetation. There hadn't had any appreciable rain in the last 5 or 6 months, and then couple that with the wind and a spark, and you're going to have a fast-moving fire.
Yeah, and Mr. Snell, we know we spoke with you earlier, and as you noted, this is the Barker Reservoir. This is also a nature preserve, the George Bush Park is, and it's also home to, a soccer complex, the Scobie Model Airplane Field, the American Shooting Center, along with, playgrounds for kids and pavilions there.
Right.
Any problem with any structures at this point?
As I know it, all of those structures are south of the fire and not in danger at this time.
Okay, good news there.
What is your biggest concern, though, right now as you deal with this?
Right now, I think the biggest concern is as it approaches I-10, is it going to hinder traffic or get out of the levee system and cause any problems with exposures to buildings or anything like that?
Well, Chief, we appreciate your taking a few moments. We know this is a big, big job for you folks right now. Assistant Chief Danny Snell with the Houston Fire Department, as we see now a few trucks there on the scene trying to battle this blaze.